Hi everybody! This is my interpretation about the reading A Case of Identity. What is the reading about? This story is about the deception that Miss Sutherland suffered and her stepfather, Mr. J. Van causes that, and only because of the greed of keeping the money left by her father, his man does it impossible for her to fall in love with a supposed character and whose name is the Mr. Hosmer Angel. Her stepfather making her believe that can take him home because his disguised boss is the same stepfather who disguises himself with the dark glasses and black hat and changing the voice to disguise his terrible trap. Bachelor in love and having no idea who is the looks with him in the secrets and takes advantage of the absence of his stepfather when goes on his supposed trip that he invented. After a long time of continuous with her romance and the deceit of her stepfather, who is her sweetheart, decides to propose to Miss Sutherland a marriage where she's falling into the trap and upsets. The day of the wedding arrives and this Mr. Holmes Angel, who is the groom, never arrives at the church, and Chisbury decides to begin the search, and is when she goes the investigator Sherlock Holmes arrives, who immediately decides to collaborate her and thinks that is one the case in particular, Acer and someone curious. The researcher Holmes immediately she does her a series of questions to the woman and discover is of common. Holmes decides to investigate further about this disappearance and concludes that the letters that Mr. Holmes Angel sent Miss Sutherland are written by the stepfather, and enters series of investigation where the stepfather is discovered, and finally he doesn't tell her Miss Sutherland so as not hurt his heart. However, when he talks to James Van, who is the stepfather of the woman, he tells him with total contempt that his whole life will be a mean and bad person and that will take him to jail someday. What are the main characters? The main characters are first Sherlock Holmes, who is the detective who states the case of this Miss Sutherland and discovers the stepfather's deception, Mr. Van toward Miss Sutherland. The Miss Sutherland, who is the protagonist of this story and is tricked by her stepfather, making her believe that he is in love with her. And Watson, who is the service of Detective Holmes. James Van, who is a stepfather and Miss Sutherland's supposed boyfriends. Mr. Hosmer Angel, who is Mrs. Sutherland's supposed boyfriend, and at the same time who cheats on her. I hope this analysis for this reading is to your pleasantness.